Do I ever have something good going on for y'all today? I was at an assisted living facility the other day, and they were serving dinner. And so I was able to taste it. And guess what it was? It was shepherd's pie, y'all. I have not made it in years. Well, it feels like it's been years. I'm finishing up my mashed potatoes with some butter and a little sour cream. And I had forgotten just how good shepherd's pie is. And Eddie, when I told him what I was going to make, he laughed. He said, no, 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 no. You can't call it shepherd's pie. You got to call it cottage pie because you're not using lamb.
Well, you have to tell them last week when you made it from Michael, and you actually had ground lamb right in front of you, and you did not.
I did not use it because I'm not crazy about it, so I did not use it. All right, I'm going to keep my potatoes warm by covering that. And anyway, I had forgotten how good it was, and I said, you know, men love meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes. And if you can find a way to slip a vegetable in it, even better.
And this is easy.
Oh, it's so
you can
easy.
bring your kids into the other than grounding the beef.
Oh,
I mean,
it is so easy. Yes, they can help you layer it. So I'm going to start with some good lean ground beef. And I'm going to make it in this pan. So I probably want to use maybe 1.5 pounds of meat because I want it to cover the bottom. And y'all, through the years, I have made shepherd's pie in so many different ways. I've actually made them where you do your layers and then the mashed potatoes on top. But then I would mix up a biscuit mix, a real loose biscuit mix, and pour that on top. So you got your meat, your bread, and your veggies all in one pan. So there's no rules, except to call it shepherd's pie, you got to add lamb. That's the only rule, y'all. All right, so I'm going to add my ground beef. I'm going to add my onions. And this part of the recipe, you can really put anything you want to in it. You can take it any flavor you want. So I'm going to put a little celery seed. Let's see what else I'm going to put. I'm going to put a little paprika. And that'll make it a little on the reddish side, about like a tomato sauce would make it red, because a lot of them are made with, I can't see my Worcestershire bottle. So I'll just unscrew it. That's easier for me. About a tablespoon of Worcestershire.
this is the perfect guy's meal.
Uh-huh. Oh, let's do some parsley. A little bit more vegetable to sneak in on them that they don't know about. And I'm gonna put some garlic in it. And then I'm just gonna cook this until it's done. Ooh, that garlic smells good. I'll put a little house seasoning in it, which is salt, pepper, garlic, and all that good stuff. I am gonna put some onion powder.
Okay, so for those of us that are exact, and I'm going to have to write this recipe.
No, don't have fun with it.
Well, that's not how the recipe works, Paula. So is this, would you say like a teaspoon of each of those seasonings?
No, just sprinkle it. Just sprinkle it on.
I would love for some people to support me in the sense that some people really follow directions.
I know.
And you don't give them the directions in some things.
Some people don't need them.
Well, we do.
Well, okay, let's say a half a teaspoon of celery seed, half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon. Oh, I ain't got my dried thyme in there.
See, you would have forgotten it had I not said
No, I
this.
would not have because I got it out over here. Unlike your cheese. Just a little thyme, maybe just a sprinkle.
I wish I was a throw it together.
See, I love this kind of cooking.
It never turns out for me.
Oh. Yeah, it does. Just taste it when you get this done. And
Makes me a nervous wreck.
No. And let your palate tell you what it needs. All right. I went outside and I picked some fresh thyme, and I'm just going to dice it up and throw it into my hamburger meat. Just a little, and if you don't like rosemary, you don't have to put it.
I was gonna say that's rosemary, not thyme.
Oh, I was thinking about my thyme that I just put in it. Sorry. If you don't like rosemary, don't put it in there. I'm gonna put just a little. I kind of like the Italian seasonings. In fact, you could add Italian seasoning and not do all the time. Am I going to be confusing everybody by saying that?
I think dishes like this were created for what you had in your garden or
You're exactly right, Eddie. All right, now I've got a little wet beef base here, and I'm going to pour that in there just to give it like a little gravy. I need some cheese too, Teresa. I'm going to put a layer of cheese in here. How about it? What cheese you think?
I had tons of cheese.
I do have a good bit, and I've got some I can grate. Oh, you know what I got?
Oh, goodness.
I've got that hook cheese. Best cheese in the whole world.
Tell people what hook cheese is.
Hook cheese.
And where you get it.
To the stove.
You get it at farmers markets usually.
The farmer's market. I think I actually bought this from the regular grocery store the other day. But when you go in these little country markets, it's always on the meat counter, on top of the butcher's display. And it has red wax.
I get it from Davis.
All right, in the pot that goes. Okay, and you just want to level that out. And if you want to, you can just scramble your ground beef and not put a thing in it. Put a little salt and pepper if that's what you want to do. Now, I love green peas in my shepherd's pie. But you'll find people may use corn, niblet corn, or these green peas, but this is what Michael and I like. And you know, actually, when I started thinking about shepherd's pie, when I came in the other night, I decided to make some. And I actually put a crust on my shepherd's pie. I did puff pastry, frozen puff pastry, and it was delicious. And I did a lattice on top of it, and you bake that off, and it's so good. So good. Like I said, I've done a lot of different ways and things. All right, you got me a little cheese ready, girl?
I got some.
Okay, I'll take it. And Eddie is being a pea stealer. He's stealing the peas. All right, so a layer of cheese. And then when it's almost done, I'll top it with a little bit more cheese. Okay, now the last thing to go on top is our mashed potatoes. And I'm sure y'all all know how to make a mashed potato. And I use red potatoes for my mashed potatoes. But you can use any kind of potato that you got. There you go, shepherd's cottage pie. So I'll wait. Thank you, Teresa, for doing that. So I'll wait and put some cheese on it the last second. Right before we take it out of the oven. A little salt. And that is it. Shepherd's pie. Do what you want to. Okay, y'all. Look at that shepherd's pie. And I didn't put much cheese on the top, just to let you know that there's more cheese to come. There you go. It looks delicious. And I hope it is. I hope it is. I'm gonna try to get me a little taste without doing a giveaway. Look, I've gotten to be a pro at this sort of stuff over the years. At sneaking a bite. Love those green peas in it. This is smoking. What are you waiting to see me burn? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I told you so. You know, I like my hot food hot, my cold food cold. This is really hot, but it's also really, really good. And it's right on time because, you know, my cousin's coming in late this afternoon, so supper's ready. This is just one of those good old comfort foods, y'all. Meat and potatoes, can't beat it. So, if you decide to do this for the father in your life, you know, I gave you suggestions on things, but you do it the way you want it. If you don't like English peas or your father doesn't like English peas, use white whole kernel corn. It'd be good too. Loving Best Dishes, and I hope you fathers out there have a wonderful day. And I hope people in your life will treat you extra special. Just for one day. Have a good one, y'all. Loving Best Dishes. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Loving Best Dishes, y'all.